Evening. How are y'all? I'll wait and see. Someone pops on in a minute. Okay, somebody is here. Trying to find myself on my laptop over here. There I am. Okay. Alrighty, hey Debbie. Glad you're here this evening. Oh, I am so sleepy this evening. I did not sleep real well last night, or rather, real early this morning. I woke up way before the alarm went off and couldn't go back to sleep. I hate doing that, but it happens. So now I've got the yawnies. I hope you had a good day. Mine was somewhat busy, but it was still a good day. You know, at work. Good day. So, one of these years I won't have to say that. I'll be saying at work in my crafty room. Yep. One of these days. We'll give it another minute or so and see if anybody else pops on. I've got 2 cards ready. So, I am ready. At least I think I have everything ready. I checked again. I think I do. But who knows? Somebody ought to pop on any minute. In a minute. Didn't get to play in my crafty room too awful much this weekend. Had a lot going on. I had to do a training class at work Sunday afternoon, so that took up some time. But I'm the only one that knows how to do them. I got chosen. I didn't volunteer for this thing. These training courses, but I do them real regularly, so. But normally I don't do them on Sunday, but it was just easier to do it that way because I was training some of my cashiers. When I have to train cashiers from one of the other stores, I do it while I'm during my regular times at work. I don't take time out of my off day and go do it, but it worked out real well. And 3 of them was teenagers, and they're so funny. So funny. They just knew, I'm going to fail the test, I'm going to fail the test. One little old girl, she missed was one, no, she ended up missing 2 questions, but when she missed her first one, oh, I thought she was going to slide out of her chair. She was so disappointed, but tell you what, it's fun working with teenagers. They can be so dramatic, especially the girls. Okay, I'm not seeing anybody else jump on, so I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. Our first card, well, both of our cards we're using the Gather Together stamp set. Love it. Well, in fact, we're using the bundle because we are going to use the leaf die and the pumpkin die also. We are also going to use Day of Thanks for the Happy Thanksgiving sentiment. That's going to go on the inside. We're going to use this stamp to stamp and the pumpkin to stamp. We're going to use Season of Thanks, I'm thinking. Let me make sure this is what I'm doing on this one. Yep. Season of Thanks. Plus, we're going to use the wheat here. Okay. And I can find what I did with it. Oops. We are going to, thank you. We are going to do the baby wipe technique on both of our cards. Nope, I'm sorry. On one of our cards. On this card. On this one. So what I am using is crushed curry and Cajun craze. This is on your wish. You don't have this? You don't have this? Okay, you want to have to learn how to do this, Missy. We're going to take, I'm just going to shake it up a little bit, and we're going to dot some of this on here. And I'm going to tell you, I probably overused, but that's okay, because I like to make sure I have enough on here. And it's got to spread out for it to do right like I want it to. Okay, and if I don't think that's enough, I can always add some more. That's the crushed curry. Now when you get them on here, look here, they look the same nearly. This one is a little darker, but when they start spreading out, you can tell a little bit difference in the colors, because you can tell this is a yellow and this is a more of a reddish orange. Okay, now I'm going to keep these handy because I might need them to do a little bit more on here. Alrighty, so I'm going to set that right up there for the moment and see what I did with all of my other stuff. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, our card base is going to be Cajun Craze, 8.5 by 5.5. I've scored it 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and give it a, I don't know where all this stuffies come from. Give it a nice crease with our bone folder, which I hadn't even gotten down yet. Put it over there. Alrighty, our card's going this way. Now our layers are going to be Cajun Craze, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and I have to clean that up a little bit. I probably need to change my blade. I'm almost afraid to, because I'm afraid I'm going to wear out blades and then I'm not going to have any. You know. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to lay these down with our liquid glue. That way that'll be done. Okay. I'll lay this one down anyway. Okay. This is our inside. Now, we have a piece of the, well, Flutter Did It Come Together DSP. I've cut this at 5 3/8 by 2, and that's going to go on this piece of Cajun Craze right about in this area. So we're going to go ahead and put that down about right here. Scooch it up a little bit. Alright, now we're going to lay this down on the front. And then we're going to get started working on our leaves. Oopsie, scoochy, 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 that'll be. Now then. Alright. Now we're going to lay this aside, because now we are going to take, oh, Lordy mercy. I knew I would forget something I always do. We're going to just take some whisper clay here. Let me get a sheet here. I knew I'd forget. I knew I'd forget something I always do. Alrighty. We're going to take our leaf stem. And we're just going to stamp it on here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm stamping it on here. Looks really awesome. And then we're just going to stamp. Uh-oh, I messed up because I pulled the stamp up and dropped it. That's okay. We're going to do it again. I'm going to put it right here. Look at there. Is that not awesome? I may have a little too much Cajun Craze. I may have to go with some little bit more of the yeah, a little bit more of the crushed curry. I couldn't even remember what you called it. Sharon. Okay. Now then, we're going to ink that up a little more, and we're going to try that again. Oh, yeah. Look at there. You see a little more of the crushed curry in there. Do that again. I'm liking that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, I really only need 2. It's just... these just had too much Cajun craze, and I just like this a little bit more with the crushed curry in it. Okay, now we are going to take, let me get my trimmer here. Let's trim some of this real quick. I'm going to shut this. You know, you can shut this. You are welcome. You can shut this and you can hold on for this for a few days before it gets really so spread and so concentrated together it doesn't look good. So, alrighty. I'm going to trim that off. And then we're going to take our pumpkin. I'm going to stamp our pumpkin. Look there. I just love it. Just love it. I'm going to stamp another one. And then we're going to stamp a pumpkin on our envelope too. Yes, we are. Right there. Look at that. I love that. Now we're going to take our wheat here, and we're going to stamp our wheat. I want a little more yellow. I'm going to come around up here to the edges where I know there's some yellow. I'm going to put some more yellow more up on the top of my wheat, and I'm going to stamp it up here on this end because I'm going to die cut that out with a with the stitched a layering oval. Find what I did with it. They're around here somewhere. I'm going to stamp that again because I'm a little unsure about that one. So I'm going to stamp it right there. Okay, that looks really good. Looks really, really good. I'm liking that one. Okay, so I'm going to close this up because I can hold on to this for a couple of days and still use it. Now then, we are going to, I'm just going to take my snips here and snip around these so I can run it through the big shot. I'm going to come this away with it because I'm going to definitely want these 2 right here. So these 2 will be fine. These others I can cut out and use for something else later. Yes, you never throw away what you decide, well, it doesn't look right for this card, but it could be perfect for another card. Hi, Jessie. Yes, his supper does come first. Hi, Barb. I'm so glad y'all are here. Yay. I'll tell you what, I have got to go to Hobby Lobby and get me some more plates. Mine have had it. So, they're terrible. They are terrible. Let me see. I have laid my dies somewhere, and now I cannot find what I did, where I laid them. I know y'all don't do things like that, do you? I'm sure nobody else does that but me. I just had them. I have no idea what I did with them. And now I don't want to know. They were here. They were here. Now they're not. I had all 3 of them together. I had my leaf and my pumpkin and my oval, and they have disappeared. I swear they must have sprouted legs and walked right off of my countertop. Is this not crazy? No, they're not under there. Lordy mercy. I know I didn't put them back in. Yeah, it's not in there. Wow. This is insane, Sharon. I lose things, but boy, not right here on my camera. Just a moment ago, you know? Okay. Well. Alrighty, I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to see if I can remember what I was doing. I was talking to Debbie. We were talking about things. I showed what I was making. I showed my stamp sets. These are the stamp sets I'm using. What I was using from them. Showed her the dies. And I laid the dies down. But where did I lay them? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. Because I have no idea. I have no earthly idea. No, not on the floor, Jessie. I know they're here. I just got to figure out where here is. Okay. My. And they should be in just this area here between my laptop and my stand for my phone. And should not have gone any further than that. And of course, they've gone somewhere. I don't know where, but they have gone somewhere. Goodness gracious. I am so crazy. Okay. Well. Right there they are. They were under my envelope. Now I feel like a dodo. Well, you know, it's been a long day. So, okay, I'm going to get this lined up as best as this will allow me to without having a huge white area around the top of the leaves. Okay. Put our top plate on, run it through. Oh man. Okay, it's okay. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I did this before. I think it was Wednesday when I was doing this. And I'll tell you what, that leaf just pops itself right back in the grooves there. I'm just going to run it up there. Do this and do this right here. And that should pop on out. Yep, told you. Should pop right on out, and it did. Throw that up there. Okay. We're going to get our other leaf. And cut it also. I just love the Cajun Craze and crushed curry leaves. Love those two together. They're awesome for fall. And now that did better because I came back with it. Okay. Now I'm going to cut a pumpkin and put the oval around my wheat, and I'm going to come up because I want the top of my wheat to be inside the oval, and it's going to cut just a little bit of the stems right down here, but that's okay. I don't mind that whatsoever. So we're going to cut that. Since I stamped 2 wheats, although I only need 1, look there, I did not line that pumpkin up very well. I thought I had, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this wheat out with this oval anyway, because I can always, like I said, I can always use this for something else, even though I don't want to use it for this card. It's a little bit light, too light at the top. I wanted that Cajun Craze, but it got a little bit too light for the top part. I like the second one, or not the Cajun Craze, but the crushed curry. I'm knocking things off up here. Okay, that's it with the big shot for the moment. So we're going to pull these off. So that one, oh, I love how the Cajun Craze got in here. Blended really pretty with the crushed curry pumpkins. Out of pumpkins. I'm going to lay that one right over there because that, like I said, can be used for something else. Looking my sponge daubers off. I don't know what my deal is. Thank you, Debbie. Well, I'm glad you like my trick. Alrighty. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Cajun Craze. I'm going to open it up because I'm going to stamp my sentiment on the front. But first of all, I'm going to decide where I want my 2 leaves. These 2, well, if I can pick them up. Okay. So, things want to be aggravating today. I'm just having an awesomely wonderful evening here. Okay. I'll make sure my leaves are on the inside of my card here. I'm going to put my wheat about right there. I'm going to put a pumpkin about right there. So I want to put the sentiment about right there. And this one is Season of Thanks. So this is going to go like that. It could have been better. I am not going to come back and try to darken it because I do not want it messed up. Because this is going to be one of my Thanksgiving cards, so I don't want to mess it up. It's stamped on there. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. It's on there. So if you hold it in your hand, you can see it. It's just not dark like I wanted it. And the thing I forgot to do was stamp my Happy Thanksgiving on the inside of my card. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done right now. And hope and pray I get it straight since this is already on the inside. Yes. I'm pleased with that. Now let's go. Okay. Yay. This pumpkin's going in here, right down here. Let me get my liquid glue. I'm going to put you right down here. I'm going to go ahead and close our ink pad before I am wearing Cajun Craze to work tomorrow. Alright, I'm going to take one of my leaves. I'm going to kind of flip up the edges a little bit. I'm going to take some glue just right in the middle. That's all I want it. It's the only place I want it. I'm going to come up about like this with this leaf. Then this one, our wheat, we're going to put some glue on it and we're going to sit it about right here, I'm thinking. Yep, that's where I want it. Set that right there. Okay, I'm going to close the liquid glue. I'm going to get that glue that dripped out so it will not hopefully stick on the back of anything. Then we're going to put dimensionals on the back of our leaf and our pumpkin. And I'm not going crazy with the dimensionals on this. I know, surprising, isn't it? Don't need but 2 on this pumpkin. But it worked with just 4 on this leaf. Because I wasn't going to try and put anything on the stem. So it just worked out with 3. Or 4 rather. I didn't have to go crazy with them. So this leaf I'm going to turn kind of like this. Make sure that it's on the inside edge of my card. Now take the backings off of this one for the pumpkin. And we're going to set our pumpkin about right there. And it's going to be just a little bit lower than the bottom edge of our wheat. And there we are. Card number 1 is done. There is our Happy Thanksgiving. And here's our envelopes. Look at there. Love it, love it, love it. But see the difference in the colors? Because you're not going to get the same colors every time that you do the baby wipe method, because of how the inks will spread out and combined. Because look, you can see so much of the Cajun Craze in this one, because I guess I used more not Cajun Craze, crushed curry in this one, and I think I used more Cajun Craze in this one. But it's okay, I like them both. They look awesome. I am very well pleased with this card. Very well pleased. Alrighty, our next card, we are still going to be using Gather Together, but on this one, we're not putting a sentiment on there. We are using the leaves, we're using the wheat, and Whisper White Thick, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and give it a nice crease here. Okay, open this way. Our layer is going to be crushed curry. It is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. We're going to go ahead and lay this down. I'm going to, what's funny is my hands have gotten so dry this weekend, it's just, I don't want to pick anything up. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Jessie. I'm glad y'all liked that card. I am really well pleased with it. I'm super excited with how well it turned out. Okay. We are going to lay this layer right down here. Come on, scooch it up. Okay. It's not where it wants to lay. It's too far down. Now then, that's better. Go ahead and put the front piece on also. Cajun Craze is perfect for the fall. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I did not buy any of the Halloween stuff from the holiday catalog. I buy candy and I give it out and everything, and our kids trick-or-treated when they were growing up, but I'm just not big on doing the Halloween cards and things like that. So I just don't buy, I just didn't buy the stamp sets this year. So anywho's, okay, we have got a piece of 4 by 2. No, that's what it is, 4 by 2. And I am going to also use my inside sentiment, which is 4 by 2 3/4. Excuse me. I am so sorry. I am going to decorate it up. We're going to use our Cajun Craze. And we are going to use our wheat. And what we're going to do is we're going to stamp off And let's do this piece right here first. And we're just going to stamp on it and sling it across the countertop. I'm stamping off on some, I don't know where that came from, some red paper I have over here to the right. I'm going to stamp on. Stamp off and stamp on. We're just not doing a whole big thing on this, just doing some. And come up like that, and come up like that. Now, I think I forgot to, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to take it full strength. I'm not going to stamp it off this time, and I'm going to come up this way, about right here, and I'm going to stamp it like that. All right, now that's all we're going to do to that one with stamping. Now we're going to take our inside piece, our sentiment piece, and we're going to do the same thing. I'm not stamp off and stamp on, not doing, you know, big pieces of the wheat. We're just doing little bits of it. I like the top is what I'm liking to do like this. And okay, it's kind of hard to do that left-handed. Okay, I think that's all. I think that's all I'm going to do. Okay, now we're going to get our envelope, and there's our envelope, and we're going to put some wheat on our envelope, but we're going to stamp off because it's not going to be real dark on the front of our envelope. It's a good thing I looked at it. It would have been upside down. Like, upside down. Okay. Now, I am liking this now. I'm loving this set. I am loving this Gather Together set. It is awesome. But then I love the leaves. I love the trees and sets and things. So, alrighty. Now, all I'm going to do is color one of these for y'all because I've got extras already. And I am going to stamp us a leaf. Let me get my snips. I think it'll fit on here. Okay. I'm going to stamp this leaf. We are going to go ahead and we're going to use our we're going to stamp it just like that. Ooh, look there. I did not do this with the first one. I stamped it with Cajun Craze, but I thought, you know, I think I'm going to use my baby white method to stamp this. Now then, we're going to take our Cajun Craze and a blender pen, and we're going to color our leaf with this. And let me open the other end. Is that the one I used? I think it is. Okay. And I don't want it real dark. So do it like this. Love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll tell you what, on my other ones, I took some crumb cake and colored the stem with it. And then I thought, I don't know why I wasted that, because the stem doesn't even show on the card. I guess it's because I always color everything. And I thought it had to be colored too. So I'm not coloring the stem on this one. The other two will have the stem colored, but this one I'm not, because it's not going to be seen. So anywho's, there is our leaf, and I'm going to tell you what, it is a whole lot lighter than the other two. Yes, it is. Let's cut this baby out real quick. I'm just going to pop over here and cut it out super quick, because I know y'all have been putting up with me being a goofball. And so, but anyway, if y'all have not tried the baby wipe method, because Debbie said she was learning something new with it, y'all need to try it. It is so fun to use. You can use it with so many different stamp sets and colors and all of that. And man, that stem did that again. Let me get it back in there, and I'm telling you, I know it's my plates, because they're just worn out, and I just keep using them because I don't have any more. Okay, now then, look at these two, how dark these are. This one's different, but it looks good. I think it's because I used the baby wipe method. It's got that crushed curry in there. Alright, now then, we're going to make a banner out of this. We're going to use our banner triple punch. We're just going to stick it in here all the way down. Snip that off. There we go. See, and you stamp this high enough that whenever you snip, because see, you snip that much off of it, and you still have wheat up there. Ta-da! Now, we are going to take our card, and we're going to place our leaves how we want them. I'll place that one there. This one right there. And this one right down here. And see, you cover up the stems, so why did I color them? I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going just to take some liquid glue, and we're going to, you don't have to have a whole lot, just put a little bit on there, because you've got your banner that's going to go on top, and it'll be okay. And we're going to put that right like that, kind of like that. Yeah, I need an angle like that. Then we're going to put this one kind of right here. No, let's pull it around this way. Yeah, and down a little bit, maybe over here a little bit. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Yep, that's going to go right there. But first, before we do any of that, we are going to take our this is the Come Together ribbon combo. This is the Cajun Craze yarn, no, twine. And anyway, I am going to wrap it around my finger 6 times. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, like that. Take my ribbon snips like that. Snip them off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this right here like this. And I'm going to put it right there and hope it stays. And no, it's not. It'll be okay. Now we are going to take some glue dots. And I am going to start laying glue dots down right here. Because if you do this, they'll just come right off where you want them. Right down in here. And that's what I'm going to hold my twine on with, is these glue dots. I may over glue dot, but that's okay. I'd rather have too many than not enough. And my twine start acting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm going to catch this back right up in here. Uh-oh, it's trying to go crazy. Okay, now I'm going to pick it up, and I am going to put it here where I have got all of these crazy glue dots that's wanting to stick to the back of my thumbnail, my fingernail here. Anyways, now I'm just going to kind of spread out these ends on this twine. Get it all spread out here like that on my ends here. Just like this. I'll let it spread out. Look there. It spread out really nicely. Kind of clumpy, but it's not too bad. This spread out better, I think. Anyway, that'll work. That will work. Alright, now then. Dimensionals. We have to have dimensionals. I'll put one here. One here. Put one here. One here. Now I'm going to decide where I want them at in here, because I am going to put them down in between this piece of twine so that it's going to be popped up. Let me see. Yep, that's going to be covered up. Put some right there. Let's put one right there. Now then, make sure that's going to be enough. It will. All right. Now, take the backings off. I clipped my fingernails yesterday, and I should have waited till tonight. Having a little time getting these dimensional backings off. All right, now then, I'm going to lay this down right here. Ta-da! There's that, and we're going to put this on the inside. Like I said, no sentiment on this one whatsoever. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, so I thought it could be used for anything. It could be used for a happy fall card. It could be used for a Thanksgiving card. It can be used for a thinking of you card. It can be used for anything. Anything. So I'm not putting a sentiment on it right now. You could even use it for a birthday card. Don't you think? He is. Bless his heart. He likes the twine, doesn't he? I know that's got to be what it is. He's loving this twine. All right, ladies, that's it. We did pretty good tonight. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way. We're going to get our both of our cards in. See, get my twine out as far as that one, but that's okay. But see, you can never get them all looking exactly alike, but I am pleased. I am very pleased. Got something on it. And let's get our first one over here. I'm trying to get these up. Thank you, Jessie. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, ladies. Here, you can see the season of thanks better on that one. We'll do Happy Thanksgiving here with this one. And here's our envelope with our pumpkin on it. Now, I'll be making some more stuff with this stamp set. I know I am, because I am loving it, because it's so fall, and I love fall. I love the colors changing, and don't like to rake the leaves. Johnny does that, so I don't have to. But I love the changing of the colors, and so fall is, well, spring and fall is my two favorite seasons of the year. You know, it's the time of the year that you can wear a long sleeve shirt that's not really thick and be okay and not have to have a jacket, or wear a short sleeve shirt and a light sweater, which I really love to do. And I'm just not crazy about heavy jackets and coats and things, but you know, when it gets really cold, I'm all for one. But I like sweatshirts and light long sleeve shirts. But anyway, thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Barb. You know, I didn't even think about that when I was making this. That this is going to be the first day of fall. Yay! Now, if our weather would just cooperate with the first day of fall. We are in the 90s. It is so hot here. And this morning it was so cool, and it was so, it was so refreshing. Didn't take long. That didn't last whatsoever. But it was nice as long as it did. Okay. Y'all have an awesome rest of your evening. Thank y'all for coming by and watching me. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And get in your crafty room. Share what you make with me. I'd love to see it. And Debbie, I want you to do this baby wipe method. And let me see what you come up with. And Jessie and Barb, y'all do it too. And I'd love to see what y'all make with it. But y'all have a blessed week. Have a blessed evening. And good Lord willing, I will see y'all again next Monday evening, 7 Central, right here on the Praying Stamper. Bye.